The sleeve? That we couldn't see. There is a tiny hole here. A hole? But that wasn't in the report.
Didn't you write the report down too?
Hold on! What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder. He's just up there with the evidence, like, smelling it.
There's a bit of blood on his nose too.
Gunpowder, sir? No one ever told me. A hole that smells of gunpowder.
What could it be?
It looks like I found the hole I was looking for.
What?
Awesome.
Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that it must be a bullet hole.
Rah, 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 rah.
Order, order, order! This is a very grave matter. It's best if we correct the court record before anything else. Updated in the court record. Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke, nothing more. How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight! While I agree that it is a mistake on the part of the police, what Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not wish to find more definitive problem with the evidence, then... No way! Detective Gumshoe, please continue your testimony. Yes, sir. The defendant attacked and killed the person without a doubt. They were not fighting back. He wasn't fighting back? How do you know that he wasn't? We could find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle, pal. So did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this murder change drastically. We're in real trouble now. If only I had something to prove the victim did fight back. That Von Karma, she thinks she can decide the verdict with this testimony alone. I have to somehow find a critical contradiction and then I'll have her. Alright, let's look for that contradiction.
Or was the contradiction in that last statement? Isn't that usually how it works?
Let me see. Okay. This is the costume the defendant was wearing. Can we prove that wrong? As you can see, it's covered in blood. Okay, that's true. Defendant was attacked and killed the person without a doubt was not fighting back. What? Wait. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. But this proves they're fighting back. How would a bullet hole end up in the costume if the person... And it has his fingerprints on it, meaning he was shooting at her. He fought back. I'm presenting this.
Yeah, you think that would be all you need.
Detective Dick Gumshoe! I'm picking up on Von Karma's full name thing here.
Yeah.
Yes? Having you call me by my full name is kind of feeling weird. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
Nice.
Yeah, I did. Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean? What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. This is what it means to not fight back? You're white! It would very well seem that way. If the victim tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. All right, the wind seems to be shifting.
Fuck.
Ha! What is with that "are you finished yet" laugh? Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Miss Von Karma?
It seems that Miss Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, that is not only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea.
That is correct.
But I am sure you remember, Your Honor, that the defense. What?
What the defense clearly. Oh.
What the defense clearly
I
said.
see what you're doing.
I have to just I haven't done German accents enough to make that instinctive.
Yeah.
They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty.
Why, that's right.
Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all. No!
Well, that's true.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense.
Huh? How so?
Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course.
Huh? You mean by myself? You want me to put together the scenario all by myself?
Oh, God.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Here we go. Okay, Shade's having a
With-
field day at me trying to do German accents. It's not my fault you people didn't put V's and TH sounds into your language.
Somebody in there said that that's one of their favorite Fraser voices.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed.
I figure if I do it with Gumshoe 2, I'll remember easier.
The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun, and ended it.
Gumshoe's got a pretty flimsy scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The scenario you've put together does make sense.
Oh my God, Judge.
Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright?
Just by listening, it does make sense. However, I won't give up that easily.
Please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please.
Alright, so,
Okay.
during the channeling, the defendant saw her chance.
Why would she want to stab the victim in the
Yeah.
chest?
Like she just spontaneously would like to do that.
Yeah.
There is quite a difference in the height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. Add in body strength, and it seems unlikely that the defendant would have stabbed the victim.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess.
Uh-oh. You think that you can get away with such flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Maya Fey was in the middle of the channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Korean channeling technique, the medium physically changes. It is quite arousing. With the nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor. I don't believe it. She even studied up on the Korean Korean
She did her lawyering work.
channeling
Her-
technique.
Korean?
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 Like I said before, I am perfect.
What were you talking about? I didn't quite get it. Never mind. Let's continue with the testimony.
Of course, the victim used the less of his strength to fight back. So he was stabbed, but the stab didn't kill him.
But if you think about it, the blood loss, it was pretty bad.
How bad would you say it was?
Actually, I went to give blood the other day. And afterwards, I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage may be about 10 times the dizziness.
Oh god.
Sorry.
While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. Oops. I'll go back. Okay. Where in the world did that pistol come from?
It looks like it was the victim. Dr. Gray had specifically bought it for that day.
Weird. But a handgun?
He got it off the black market 2 days before the murder. The murder.
Yeah, from now on, he's a
Moira.
Moira. When did Dr. Gray bring the gun? Was he taking precautions against something?
The victim took a shot, but
But because they were too close, he missed. Okay, that seems weird.
Yeah.
That doesn't work with guns, except for sniper, maybe rifles.
Yeah.
Whoa! Whoa!
Ah!
Ah!
You're too close! No! So you're saying that the bullet hole in the costume was made then?
sorry, pal, but that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when the shot was fired.
Maya, I'm really glad you weren't hurt. She thought there.
Yeah, she did.
The defendant then picked up on the opening and... Okay, let's see here. Maya has never fired a gun before in her life!
The victim had already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you could fire and pull the trigger.
Even me. I
I
wonder. Now do you understand? Avon Karma's logic is perfect. His testimony certainly makes us look very bad. But there's gotta be a contradiction in there somewhere. And uncovering it is going to uncover the truth. I can feel it. Alright, so I'm going to that second last statement.
Yeah. Here's this one, right?
Victim took a shot,
Oh.
but because they were too close, he missed. Yeah, that's it. That's where Von Karma, like, fought for a moment. Well, he didn't... Okay, so he missed and hit her sleeve.
Should we save?
During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back. While the two were fighting, the victim took his gun out. The victim took a shot, but because they were too close, he missed. Can we prove that they weren't close? Then he picked up on the opening and...
Can we
we look at the
prove
floor?
that that doesn't make any sense?
How does it not make sense?
Dang.
That being too
Bang.
close? Well,
Yeah.
they were kind of, I guess, like, so close that they were engaged in, like,
Struggling?
grappling. Like,
Okay.
Does the floor plan say exactly where they were?
wait a second.
It did at one point.
What?
Oh, never mind. I can look at the floor plan if you want. Point blank. Stab in the chest and shot point blank. Oh, yeah, that doesn't make missing? Does it not make Just interesting that not only was Maya, a girl who's never shot a gun before, able to shoot him when he was unable to
Yeah.
at point blank.
Before it showed where they were right in the center of the grid. And he was on the just left of the center
Oh,
line, and
wait.
she was on just the right.
What, Ben?
Which side was each of them on?
Oh my god.
That's what Becky just
I've
said.
said that like 3 times. He was on the left-hand side, and she was on the right-hand side, and the screen thing
But
was
that's-
there.
You would think that's not pertinent right now because they don't show it, so...
Yeah, right?
Oh yeah, profiles too, eh?
Oh, right! I don't know if it'll...
Became a prosecutor in Germany at age 13. A prodigy who was never known defeat. Alright. Jesus, she's weird looking.
Yeah, she's not that big, right? She's not that much bigger than us.
Who?
That nurse.
How do you know?
It didn't look like it.
Just by the face?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Because they say that
Okay,
when
but
we
there's
take
no
on her
height.
body.
Yeah, so maybe she's really tall.
Maybe.
As long as she's an adult, she's bigger than Maya.
I guess that's
Okay.
true.
Press this again.
Okay.
So you're saying that the bullet hole in the costume was made then? Sorry, pal, but that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when the shot was fired.
Is there any way to question why they were fighting?
Well, no. I mean, that's not up to the detective to explain
know.
anyways.
But they said he didn't fight back before.
Well, that's what we just proved, right?
Oh,
Like, we proved that, and that's why he's making this testimony now.
damn it.
So our chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back.
She took a shot, then got stabbed, then got shot.
His testimony certainly makes us look very bad, but there's got to be a contradiction in there somewhere, and uncovering is going to tell the truth. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back. Let's look at that autopsy.
So they're saying... So they're saying that she stabbed him, then he took out his gun,
Yeah.
shot, and
While
then
Shot
they were
missed.
while they were struggling.
yeah, then somehow she got the gun and shot.
and then shot him to finish him off. A weapon, small fruit knife. Oh wait, maybe this has to do. Clothes Maya was wearing it. Got blood on her after stabbing. Oh, no, that makes sense. You guys have a clue for us? Anybody?
Stabbed in the chest.
Derp, is there bullet residue on the clothes?
They said there was around
There was.
the...
Smells
the
like
bullet hole.
gunpowder.
Yeah.
Check the robe again.
I don't know.
The way the blood is
Yeah, is there any
splattered?
reason why there's more on the...
Left, yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, that's actually something we could present right now. Like, or maybe soon. Just the screen could end up being something presentable at some point. During the channeling, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. No, I don't think the screen is that we're at the right time.
No.
On the opening and took the victim's
What's
gun.
the difference between the bullet hole and
Wait.
what?
Okay, so there's the bullet hole in his head,
Yeah.
and then there's the bullet hole on her shirt, and that screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does it
Yeah.
have something to do with that?
I think that's in the future.
Yeah.
I don't think the screen enters into it. People are hinting
The
that...
difference.
Derp, read the autopsy report again. I can't. That's all. Stabbed in the chest, then point blank. Gunpowder residue around the bullet hole at point blank. And then Gumshoe's saying it was close.
Oh! Yeah, I thought I'd...
People
come up with
are
something because-
saying that there are no burns on the clothes. Okay,
Well,
I'm calling bullshit on...
yeah,
Okay,
they
I
said
bet
that-
you this is how it goes then, based on their hints. They're too close. Present the clothes.
Because it didn't have a ton of the
But
This
they-
is stupid.
Yeah,
Water
they
residue?
said-
The fucking judge specifically picked it
Yeah.
up and said he smelt gunpowder.
Yeah.
That should lead us to believe
that
that
there's gunpowder residue on it.
yeah, that's what I would have immediately
Yeah.
discounted that.
We did discount
We did,
it.
yeah. We
Yeah.
said, yeah, okay, then it was shot at
Yeah.
close range. What would be visible on the dude's head and not the sleeve?
We don't quite have
You can
it.
smell it, but you can't
Burns.
see it. How do we know we can't see it? We can't see close enough there. Like
That's
this is
That's
meh,
fucked.
meh.
yeah.
What the heck?
Yeah.
No burns though. How do we know? Like, look. How do I know that's not burns? It
Yeah.
looks dark. Maybe
Yeah.
some of that's a burn. I don't know.
It's pretty.
It doesn't let me look close enough to not know.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have put in the detail of the judge smelling
Yeah.
gunpowder if they wanted us to go that route.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right, we'll come back with the presentation of this and go down this road. Another disappointment in Phoenix Wright logic.